And welcome aboard. This is the Lake Mac Life Show. You're with me, Martine, up until midday today. Then Warren will take you and the country road home. Stay tuned. After the next song, we have the lovely Andre Heimgartner. He is going to be driving in the Newcastle 500s coming up this weekend. He is a Kiwi by birth. We won't hold that against him, but we're going to ask him what his prep has been and what the plan is for this weekend. So stay tuned.
What's happening in the community around our fabulous lake? Find out with Martine Patterson every Monday between 9 a.m. and 12 noon. Lake Mac Life on Lake Macquarie FM 97.3. It's just a soul and feeling, yeah, moving with the beat.
And you're with Martine on Lake Macquarie FM, the new 97.3. This is the Lake Mac Life Show, where we talk to lots of different people about what is going on in our beautiful community. And you cannot miss that we have the Newcastle 500 Supercars happening this weekend up in Newcastle. The world will be there. I tell you what, they have an amazing lineup of events, as well as they have the KISS concert. They're going to have Birds of Tokyo. They're going to have Simple Minds. I can't wait. So it's going to be a huge weekend, and even huger because I have with me right now Andre Heimgartner, and you are going to be racing around the tracks of Newcastle this weekend. Welcome aboard, Andre.
Hi, good to be on the show. Yeah, looking forward to it. I didn't get to race it last year, so really looking forward to seeing what it's all about.
We can't wait to have you. You are just going to love our Newcastle and area if you do get out to see it, because I know you'll be doing laps and laps and laps of our beautiful city.
Yeah, it's an interesting track. It's got so much elevation. It looks very narrow, so a lot of sort of room for errors there, and it created such a good race last year into the championship, and I think the way the championship is shaping up this year will be exactly the same.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I to get up your bio that Supercars kindly sent to me, I whispered into my Siri in my phone, Andre Heimgartner, and it brought up a Google search, and the first thing was, is Andre Heimgartner single? That is your most popular search there, Andre.
Jesus, I didn't know that was a thing.
Google yourself and see what it comes up as, and that's what it is.
Have a look. But no, I'm not single, so
there you go. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Now, originally, you're from New Zealand.
Yep. So from Auckland.
Wonderful place. And you got into karts fairly early on in your career.
Yeah, definitely. I started when I was about 6 or 7. But before that, I used to follow my dad all around New Zealand, going go-karting and he was racing, and used to follow him around and begged him for a go-kart for a while, and then eventually he sort of caved in, and that's sort of where it all started.
So how old were you?
Years ago now.
How old?
Six, so about 18 years ago.
Wow, goodness me, 6. So that you must have been, your parents must have had a lot of faith in you to put you into a kart at that age and have you zip around the track.
Yeah, they're pretty slow though, those. So they're not too fast. So,
how did you progress from karts into cars?
So in New Zealand, you can actually race a full-size car when you're 12, believe it or not.
Oh my goodness!
By the time I was 12, I was racing around in a Nissan Skyline around a track and Formula V's and all sorts of stuff. So it's quite young. Fantastic.
So you really got in at a young age, at age 12.
Yeah, exactly, and it's something you can only do in New Zealand. I think you have to wait till you're at least 15 here.
I'm fairly sure you do. You had your Supercars debut, you had a wildcard entrant with the Super Black Racing, and you've certainly impressed us since. What was that like, getting into Supercars?
Yeah, it was amazing. It's sort of something where you watch on TV for so long. All your favourite drivers, and then to be racing against them. And at the end, they were actually in the game a bit. If it wasn't for running out of fuel and a misjudgment there. So it was a pretty surreal feeling, and it's always cool to rub door handles with your heroes. Absolutely.
You're the second-time New Zealand Formula Ford champ, and you also came second in the Porsche Carrera Cup Australia 2012. That's a while ago now, and you've done quite a bit of work since... you've had a really busy season with Sonic Motor Racing, and now you're with Nissan Motorsport.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting few years. Was in Supercars for a couple of years, was out for one, did some stuff over in Asia and China last year, and then back again with Nissan this year. So it's good to be back. It's obviously the top championship in the Southern Hemisphere, if not the world. So yeah, it's always a pleasure to race them.
Absolutely, and of course coming up to Newcastle, this is one of the most anticipated sporting events on the sporting calendar. It had its inaugural year last year, so it's back this year to crown the Supercars Championship. Of course it's taking place in heart of the city, but there are so many other things going on. You'll be whizzing around your car, but I tell you what, I'm taking my kids to an amazing Lego city play zone while we're watching you. We're also going to be going to the KISS concert. We're also going to the Simple Minds, Birds of Tokyo concert. You're going to miss out. No, we're going to be busy. You're going to miss out while you're going around and around.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't go. I've got to be a good boy and actually get my sleep. So
get some beauty sleep.
And go to the concerts, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. It all starts this Friday, so it'll be 3 huge days for you. I do hope that you have got a comfy bed in our town. I hope you have booked ahead, because we are totally booked out here in Newcastle. Absolutely booked out.
Have
been for a year. We're absolutely can't wait to have you. We've got supporting categories as well. The Dunlop Super2 Series. What we love is the East Coast Bullbars SuperUte Series. That brings a lot of...
They're good fun.
They are great fun. Toyota 86 Race Series, and of course the Touring Car Masters. So we can't wait to have that. Now, did you know that you are going on Saturday to an autograph session? So we can come up and have a chat with you. You'll be hot and sweaty, no doubt.
Yeah, I know, it's looking pretty warm.
Yeah. What do you have to prepare physically, mentally to get into the car? I mean, you just, you don't have your cup of coffee and a piece of toast and think, I might just roll into a supercar right now. What have you been doing to prepare?
Yeah, so it starts about a week away. So I have a simulator at home that I do various amounts of laps on, just to sort of get that side of it covered, just get your brain in the mode of the track and the car. And also we go through all the data, the footage, all the previous year's footage with our data engineers and our engineers, and we have meetings with the team. So before you even get to the track, there's a lot of work that goes in that way.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah. So your crew, how many do you have in your crew there?
There's about 45 in my team.
Wow, so, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty involved.
Yeah, so you've probably booked out a couple of rooms out at the Newcastle Inn up the road here.
I'd say, yeah, quite a few.
Quite a few. You would have had to have, it's a big organisational, feat to get you guys from one race to another, to get you prepared, to get you hyped up and concentrated as well, I would say, with that. I tell you what is going to be fantastic is the kiddies getting to see you.
Yeah, it's always good to see the little kids, because you got to remember that's sort of where it all started. And I remember when I was a young chap and seeing people like Greg Murphy and Mark Scaife and Russell Ingall and all those sort of guys, it was sort of they were like God. So it's always good to give back and say hello to them.
Exactly, and you can get your tickets. There are still some tickets available. I've actually nabbed some tickets to get to the pit stop, so I can come and knock on your door and see what you're up to.
Oh,
I can't wait for it. Thank you so much for joining us. You better get back to your preparation. And we can't wait to see you zipping around this weekend, Friday through to Sunday. Tickets still available. I'm going to play you Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me, because that's what they'll be playing this weekend. Thanks so much.
Awesome.
Thanks, Andre. Cheerio. Bye. Bye.